We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests, advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Salarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
If we're gonna, if we're gonna continue this conversation, if you're gonna stay on my ship, there's something that you need to know. I don't approve of sports bras, which you're obviously wearing right now. Your boobs are off and down and to the sides. It's not very flattering. If you took a look at Miranda, you will see how every female on this ship will be expected to dress from now on. In related news, no, we're not going to fail. That's okay. We might though if you don't dress properly.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
I'd embrace you with my penis.
I might do more than catch you, Kelly.
That's an enticing thought. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
It's way too easy to get in your pants, Kelly. Step it up. You're homely. Ain't nobody gonna bang you.
I better go.
You're gonna become a cat lady. Just
Maybe we'll talk later.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
It's an unfortunate form of cancer. I absolutely love, as a side note, for those of you who have played this game, I don't know how much you went into the dialogue between those two, or these two here, but holy crap, do I love the dialogue between Edie and Joker. It is amazing.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
God, you are such a downer.
Well, it's true. I did. I died. How can you not be a downer about that?
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
The airlock is ajar.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Well, thanks for making that sciencey, you asshole.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Why did your face just go red? It didn't make you look any less like a vajayjay.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization. Just putting it out there.
Just putting it out there.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Like taking over the world! And by that I mean the universe, because the world is kind of useless in this galaxy timeline thing.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Duh, sure you would.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
Son of a bitch. X-Files blocking me again.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Oh, it's freaking blocked, just asshole.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Got some info. I always love the backstory and little bits of information and stuff that you can get from different areas of the game. Can't go in there yet. I'm gonna go see Jacob. Stop fapping, I'm coming in. I hope you're not fapping. Jacob? Oh, thank God. Okay, alright.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
Taking stock is not a cool euphemism to use, Jacobs. Jacobs.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the Elusive Man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Don't pretend that I didn't see that real quick minimization of your window. I see everything, Jacob. I'm on to you. I know you like alien porn. Look, you're too ashamed to even stare me in the face. What's that on your keyboard? Why is it glowing in the dark? Were you drinking alcohol again, Jacob? You know that alcohol is not for humans. Clean that shit up. You're a disgrace. My shoulder hurts from looking at you.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Elusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the Elusive Man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the Elusive Man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Would it scare you if I told you that that's actually based on legit science? Because it totally is. Alright. Can't go in the tech lab. You know what? I think we're going to call this the first section done and done. We are now roughly 2 hours into the game.
Received a new message at your
Oh, son of a bitch, Kelly. I'm trying to wrap it up and you gotta go and friggin' feed my fish. Seriously, feed them. They're gonna die. Zaid Masani, a crazy man. We've reached an agreement with veteran mercenary Zaid Masani. You may know him. You may know the name. Zaid has been involved in some of the best known and some utterly unknown military operations in the Terminus systems, and is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I felt you might need a man with his skills in your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. I don't, but I'm going to get him anyway because I want to have everybody ever. You will find him on Omega, where he is wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee. I've taken care of that personally. Well, thank you very much. Message from Anderson. Mr. Anderson. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you are actually alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. Absolutely. Lost contract with the survey, or lost contact with the survey ship. From Project Firewalker. Oh, this is one of the downloads. Commander. The MSV Rosalie. That is the least most manly name for a ship ever. Even though ships are normally named after women. Come on. Rosalie? Really? Damn. A survey ship with Cerberus connections has gone missing. The survey team was field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead Planet-Side Exploration Rover. In addition, scientists Dr. Manuel Casey and Dr. Robert O'Loy are aboard the MSV Rosalie and conducting research for us. We need you to find the ship, her survey team, and the doctors. The MSV Rosalie was last seen near planet Ziona. It's in the Alista system, the Ismar frontier. Perfect. Normandy crash site located. You don't say. Commander Shepard, our scans in the Amada system have turned up something we thought you should see. The final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. Well, yeah, sure, why not? That'd be useful. We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. You assholes. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument. to be built on the site of the ship's final resting piece. I take that back. I'm sorry. You're not assholes. We'd like to invite you to place this monument and be the first to walk on the site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on the Normandy. If you find any signs of these lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so that those heroes' families might find some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. Cerberus assault armor. Have it. Terminus armor. Don't care. Blood Dragon armor. Still don't care. Overlord. Overlord. Oh, you mean like StarCraft? From the Elusive Man. Shepard. One of our cells just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology, and I need you to investigate. Takes puff of cigarette. Their work is extremely compartmentalized. Takes a puff of cigarette. Enough that I can't divulge operational details over this channel. Takes a puff of cigarette. You'll find them on the planet Typhon system in the Phoenix Massing Cluster. More StarCraft. Takes a puff of cigarette. Please use care in this matter. Yeah, sure. Why not? I will. Arc projector. That's a weapon. We recently had an incident involving the Geth at one of our outposts in the Skillian Verge. Don't worry. I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Our operatives waged a highly successful battle against the Geth scouting party and credited the success their success to a new advanced electrical attack device that we finally let them take out of the lab. Since their unit has been assigned for some rest and relaxation, I thought you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. You mean, is it a portal gun? Is it a portal gun? Because that'd be sweet. The weapon is called an arc projector. Sounds like you shoot lightning. And if it does, because it is. I sent it to the Normandy's armory so you can examine it for yourself and use it if you deem it worthy. It's gone through plenty of tests that indicate the that it overloads kinetic barriers and synthetic enemies particularly well, but laboratory demonstrations are poor substitute for actual field reports. We know it works, now we want to see what you can do with it, what it can do in the right hands. If all goes well, we'll use your tactics to train other operatives. My tactics are run in screaming like a schoolgirl and shoot everything in the face with lasers. Train everybody. It'll terrify the entire universe. Rendezvous with Kasumi Goto. Awesome DLC, by the way, and phenomenally great character. At great cost and effort, we've tracked down the master thief Kasumi Goto and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She is unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable in your mission. She gives really great hand jobs. It's actually a massage. They stopped calling those hand jobs 300 years ago. Get your minds out of the gutter, everybody. This is a great masseuse. Travel to the Zakera ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password "Silence is golden" to begin the rendezvous. Boom. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff. 14, give me 15. Ah, damn it. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is actually going to be the part now that I've talked for an extra 5 minutes. I'm sure that's going to make everybody super excited on YouTube. Those of you who are watching for this as background noise will be super thrilled. Everybody else is going to be super pissed. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap this up. For those of you on stream, I will continue recording. I'm just going to take a quick break, grab some food, relax a little bit, and then hop back in and start shooting things in the face. Because that's what Commander Shepard does. Look, he's already warming up now. That shoulder, he threw it out. Just way too much alien porn. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this has been NovaWar, otherwise known as Computer Player 1 here on the Solo channel. Please stay safe, have a good one, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. Peace!